Is it on? Okay, we'll call the meeting together at 5 o'clock. Roll call.
Mrs. Bond? Mrs. Duff? Mrs. Gay?
Here.
Mr. Rodehaver?
Here.
Mrs. Harlow?
Here. Did anyone, do we make a motion for Patty not being
To
here?
excuse, yeah, sure.
Okay,
I'll make that motion, please.
okay. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Cool, thanks.
Okay. Let's see. Everyone have a chance to look at our minutes from the last meeting?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any corrections or changes to the minutes? No? Okay. Hearing none, I guess we approve them as submitted. And we'll go right to business.
Okay, so first thing is City Beautification Awards. We last year kind of changed it to go a little bit earlier. So 2 months ago when we spoke, I reached out to you in May and finished it up on June 12th. So what you have in front of you is a packet. What we're going to do this year is look through this packet and put one tally mark if you like that house, and only use 3 tally marks.
Just three.
Just your top 3. And then I will keep them in your packet, and I'll collect your whole packet. And then I'll figure out who's going to win tomorrow. So, or who you've all picked to win. Can I still have Patty do this when she comes back, or no?
Yeah, she said, since her and I did all this together, she said, "Sharon, just go with
Okay, cool.
what-
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, put 3 total tally marks.
Okay.
If you like this one, just put 1 little check.
Okay.
And make sure you only got 3 total.
This kind of.
So, that's all.
This is sad.
Yeah, and pictures are
have
hard to get.
I guess not.
She doesn't have any.
Oh, you don't have any?
Did I get them?
Here, I get Patty's. I'll get
Sorry. She's looking
I do
at,
like that.
not even a house on there.
You had to guess.
It's a tree.
Where's Telhurst?
That's one you picked.
Is it?
It's right here by, it's right here by Shirley.
Oh, that's right.
Right over here, yeah.
Now
Couldn't
you
think of it.
remember it.
Yes, I do.
Which was a pretty house when I pulled up to it.
That is pretty.
One that no one nominated was Pensacola. There's a house in Pensacola that's won like 10 times. That's how I got to the idea of changing it up a little bit, because that house kept, he told me, he was like, can you do something other than brick? Like when we give the awards? And I was like, why? And he goes, because I got 9 or 10 of them and I can make my own path. I was like, okay. Like, all right, maybe I will, we'll see what we can do about that. When you're
think I
done,
have
just let
my
me know and
top
I'll come
3.
get them. You good? You done?
Well, I have just, so when you want me to put 1, 2, and 3, or just tick mark?
Yeah,
You know
there's not
what?
gonna be there.
I don't have a heart.
You should have.
Uno momentito, señor.
You don't have.
Don't.
That was easy. Or last time.
That was all.
I like it.
You don't have them all?
There it is.
Yeah, she should.
Pardon me.
Should be, what, 10 total, I think?
It was tight.
You got it? Where's Parallel? Where's that house?
Parallel.
Oh, it's TV's. There's a house in there on Parallel. 3564 Parallel.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that where it is back there?
It's in that one.
We
That's
looked
pretty.
at a house there.
I really like that
You
one.
done?
I'm done.
I haven't started.
You get an extra couple minutes just because we didn't have
Yeah.
it.
They got a lot of pretty flowers. That one's been That one's been, I haven't ever seen that one. Payne, where's that at?
That's up in,
Oh, okay, okay.
Looks like, did they redo this house?
it was just built,
Oh.
like,
Oh.
Oh, wow.
one of those lots that didn't sell for, they're, they're, finishing up other ones.
Yeah, the one across from the mayor. It's like white and black trim. That looks nice.
Yeah.
Looks really nice.
They have, that's the two
Been there, that
lines.
house, just.
Yeah, remember we looked at
They
that
had
too.
lots up
No,
there
we
that
didn't.
never sold.
Was the lots too expensive or what?
Are they wild?
Were they too expensive? Like, why were they never
I-
built?
I don't think so.
You
The
don't
one
think
we
it
took-
is?
I don't think so.
I know.
But that one is on,
That one's sharp.
Where's that one?
Isn't
Did-
that one straight
that's
across the
Vans.
school?
Right
Across from
ac-
the school.
straight,
They won
okay.
before.
Yes, well, I'm not I don't know if they won before.
Yeah, I think
They
so.
won, but I don't know when.
Okay, but that, we submitted it, but we didn't know. if they
Oh,
won
okay.
before.
Okay.
That-
I think this is Kurt Riegelsberg. You know him? Works for the city of West Carrollton. He works for their street department.
Just an X.
that-
Just
A
an
check,
X.
I
that
think, and
place,
whoever,
they bought
He,
which ones did you do?
yeah, he built it. Him and his dad built that house.
Oh, really?
They're the one, so his dad,
I did that one.
where this house is,
I don't
if
know
you
which
go
ones
down
I
the
did.
street to that cul-de-sac,
Yeah.
like where the mayor kind of is, in that cul-de-sac,
He's taking
the house to the right is his.
the paper clip.
His dad's who built, they built that, they built both of those homes. Huh. Custom
Give the
built
paper
both of them.
clip.
Yeah, I love walking by that.
Yeah. Oh. Okay. So what I'll do is, from here, I'll go back, I'll tally them all up, and then I'll send you guys an email tomorrow.
Okay.
With the top three, so. Other than that, is there anything else on city beautification? Any other questions? No? Okay. Next.
Next.
Yep. Is the Star Spangled Boom. This is just an update where we're at. Do you all plan on attending? And the
Yes,
information?
that's-
Okay. So in the information tent, again, we'll have in the water cooling area. This is what we're giving out this year. Thought I had it. I think I only got one.
Will
copy.
it be us giving it out? Oh,
Unless you
that's
don't want to.
That's right, I forgot, I'm sorry. Oh, you're kidding, oh.
You can take it. It's front.
I do apologize, but I'll be with the fire department again this year.
Yeah.
Did,
I figured you could.
are we doing a shift or just be there?
I'll wave hi to you.
What's the
It's up to
hours?
you. It's 6 to 10, or 6 till whenever the fireworks are
Six-
over.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like 6 to 10?
6 to 10, basically, and then
I'll be honest.
staff will
with you,
take it over from there. Absolutely, yeah.
We do.
No problem, yeah.
Usually.
Yeah.
No problem. Yeah,
Okay.
nope, no problem there. So with Star Spangled Boom, we do, so do you know Ron Ramey? The guy who does the balloons. He is stepping away from that and he's giving it all to the guy that has been working with him. So this guy's taking it on, him and his family. So his wife and kids, I guess, do all this too. So they come as a package deal. So we're going to get them to come and do tons of balloons and stuff for kids. So we'll have that again. We'll have 14 blow ups. It's all free. Yep. 11 food trucks, and then Stranger, and the stage guy, and then obviously the fireworks and stuff. So I think we're in a good spot. All new staff now. Full-time staff is all complete. So we hired Dia Hubs as the secretary. She started yesterday. So we got a lot to do and a lot to catch up on. So so she'll be a big help for that day as well. She's going to be a big part of it all. So, but really, other than that, with Star Spangled Boom, we've had a couple meetings. I think we're in a good spot, and like I said, that's what we're going to hand out this year. We're going to do the wheel because I only got so much money for those kind of prizes, and you can hand it out in a matter of seconds, probably. So I got like 300 of those Eagles, 500 cups, 250, or no, I got 400 koozies, and then like 250.
What's it say on it? Will it
The,
say Moraine?
the koozie,
Uh-huh.
it's got the Star Spangled Boom logo.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, our logo. Yeah. It's not the city of Moraine, it's the actual Star Spangled Boom logo. It's our logo, but
Yeah.
it's not the city's seal or the logo, so. Everything has the logo on except the eagle. And all that is just a stress ball for kids to have.
So
That's what it was for.
Everyone
The
gets,
adults.
everyone gets one, right? That comes up to
Yeah, if
us?
they spin it, we'll have the wheel and we'll have it all labeled.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so whatever they land on is what they get.
That's what,
Yeah.
oh, that's.
Now,
I
if there's a
like
little
that.
boy, yeah, we'll spin it with. If there's a little kid, I want an
I like
eagle.
that.
He gets a beer
Yes.
koozie.
I didn't know what you were talking about, the wheel, but.
Oh, yeah. So we've done it in the past. I thought you guys had done that. Oh, so we got a a prize wheel, I guess is what it is. And you write what all the prizes are on every slot, and then they just spin it. And,
Oh,
yeah.
cool.
And then whatever it lands on is what they get. So I hope it's still working. Should be.
Well, if it's not,
If not, it needs a bearing or something. We've done the
That'd be fun for us.
We've done the blue koozies in the past, so I just went with camo. I figured I'd fit the Moraine clientele. So, but is there any,
I use those blue.
I do too?
Yes, I use them.
Yeah. Is there any questions about 4th of July? I know
It's
we're,
gonna be a pretty good program as far as fireworks.
should be, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be the same as last year. And that's all because of the state minimum of having to do it under 25. But that's changing June. Oh, did it already? It already did, yeah. So, now the threshold's 50,000 without having to get extra quotes and all this stuff. So hopefully next year we can have a $35,000 show or something. So kind of get it back to where it was a couple years ago. With inflation and COVID and everything, the price went up and it just kept going up. To get back to where we are, we're gonna have,
You're not going back over towards the West Carrollton side right now.
not for the foreseeable future anyway. I would say until Mayor Murphy is gone. She's pretty adamant about leaving where it's at. So yeah, that should be good. I think it's about 21 to 22 minute show, something like that. Yeah. So enclosed like it has been the last couple of years. So, but other than that, our biggest thing I think is going to be employment, having enough people to cover the rides and all those kind of things. So 14 rides. I'm going to be all over the place. Full-time staff's going to be all over the place. It's going to be having part-time staff and hopefully relying on some volunteers. So if you know of any volunteers that want to help out, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. So but other than that, it's all.
Doing the quill.
You mean like we've always done.
If you run short.
Sure, yeah. Which I think we should be okay because Chris, the operations manager, he's got a decent connection now with the Kettering program, the National Honor Society that, and I didn't know this, but all high school kids have to have, what's it called? The service credit to graduate now. Yeah, you have to have service credits to graduate.
We used to call that civics class.
We used to call that trouble. You did something you weren't supposed to do, and that's why you're out here. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated as we get closer.
It's get close.
Yeah, we're there. We're right there. So everything should be good. Any questions on that?
What day is it on? I know it's
Tuesday.
on July the 4th.
Tuesday.
What?
It's on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Nothing else? Okay. The last thing I put on here was just miscellaneous programming. The reason why I have that on there, I just want to let you know, we've done a couple we tried to run a couple programs that nobody signed up for. Literally 0 people. So we've canceled quite a few of them here recently. I don't know if you saw the whole Facebook thing, but people were saying we don't do stuff, we don't offer anything, and all these things, and that's not correct. I mean, I'll go on record and say it's not correct. We do offer things. Today, we started the summer lunch program. Free meal, right? How many people you think showed up? Zero.
None?
Zero showed up.
Wow.
Zero.
I would see them down, see the, what's that?
Yeah. No one shows up.
Oh, gee.
Shoot, all
Even
those
if-
might not protect them.
Yeah, even if we went, it's from 12 to 1. It's a free box lunch. We have 20 of them is what we're offering right now because we just didn't know who was going to show up
Is it Monday through Friday,
Tuesday through Friday.
Tuesday?
Monday, we're just too busy on Mondays with the senior programs and bingo and all our other things going on. We just can't. We don't have enough staff to do it all. So,
Is it at the Civic Center?
no, getting meals is at the
Payne.
rec center at the Payne. Yep. We changed it. So last year was at 6 different parks. No one showed up to there, so we're like, all right, we're scratching this. So we decided let's have it at one spot to see if we can get anyone to come to one spot. And here we are. Not one person shows up today for meals. So we are a little late into it, getting it, but it's because Kelly came on a little bit later, trying to figure everything out. Doing the summer lunch program application is not easy. It isn't. Like they want everybody on it, but then when you go to do the application, it's like they don't want you on it because how hard it is to fill out and all the little things that you have to do and need and all those things. But Kelly did so good. She knocked it out. What we're doing is we're catering it now. So we have a company that we pay to make these meals for us instead of us doing it. Because if we make the meals, we have to have 11 people to help, and we have 6. Yeah, so we went the catering route this time to have someone else do it, and then we don't have to have all these other certifications and all these crazy things that the state makes you have,
Food safety and all that.
food safety, all of that. And they're doing a civil rights training for this too. So I don't know how all that like factors in, but that's what the state is making us do in order to run this program.
Gee, yeah, well,
I don't know.
Power to the pumpernickel.
I guess. So how it works for us is we have a grant line for $25,000. And that's for this program. So how this program works, it's a meal reimbursement program. So today we had 20 meals we bought. The city bought 20 meals. We get reimbursed for every meal that a kid eats. So there weren't any today to eat any, so the city is eating
oh,
the loss on those meals. That's how this works.
How many applications did you
we
have?
have to
Well,
fill.
that's
By
what I was
chance.
starting to say.
What do you mean?
It's for anybody.
So they have to apply for the summer lunch program.
No, we do.
Oh,
As the
oh,
city,
you do, okay.
for us to offer it, we have to do the application.
Oh, the people that come and get it don't have.
No, they just got to show
That,
up.
that's where I was a little
So
confused.
can you bring a carload of kids and get them?
Sure.
And
I don't
nobody
care.
did?
Like, yeah. So
Baby Jesus.
there's 5 core things. You have to have a meat, a vegetable, a fruit, milk, and cheese, a dairy, a cheese of some sort. Or I think it's something like that. Fruit, but yeah. Well, there's 5 things that have to be in there. So we do it, and honestly, the meals aren't like super. It's just bread and ham or bread and turkey, and you got mayonnaise and ketchup to put on if you want. Like it's nothing special, but it's food that is ready to eat. We've got a refrigerator full of them over at the rec center right now. That
Start buying up some MREs.
hey, I wish there was. The way I look at it is what I would want to do is not go through the state, because when you go through the state, you have to do everything their way. I would rather it just be on the city. Yes, we get reimbursed, but it's not like we're getting reimbursed a whole bunch of money, especially now. So we're losing money at this point. I know, it's crazy. I tried to explain it the best I could to people and do it. Okay, that's what we're doing. So we're doing it.
Now,
Whether someone shows up or not, we're doing it.
Do they have to eat it there?
Yeah, they have to eat it there.
Okay.
They have to eat it there. Yep.
If it's anything like those senior dinners.
No, no, no. No, I mean, this is
We
like,
thought we would do it.
dude, those are bad. They're not. So like today was literally a milk. Or the one I opened was a ham sandwich with nothing on it, just ham and bread, wheat bread, and oh maybe that's the fifth is bread, is a bread of some
Yeah,
sort.
it has to be a grain.
Yeah, grain. That's what it is. Yep. A fruit cup, a vegetable bag, and that's it. That was what the meal was. That's all it
Where do you
is.
feed them at?
In the rec center. Yeah, we got meeting room A set up with tables and chairs and check-in. We had it all set up today. And like I said, we were a little late to the game because normally we did it the first week of June. But with the application taking a little bit longer and us going this catering route, we didn't know exactly what we were doing with the catering side. We've never done it. And Kelly's brand new to all this stuff. So she knocked it out. I mean, she did so good. Her and then she got a supervisor that came back to us, Tori Sites. She came back and helped her, and they knocked it out to get it done, to get it to serve today. So we're going to serve until the end of July. And if we get 20 people and we can get rid of those, we'll order some more. You know, we'll order more, but we're not going to order more than 20 if we're not getting one person to show up.
So you're gonna feed them leftovers from last week?
No, every day is 20 new meals. So,
Oh, yes, oh,
so tomorrow will be 20 new meals that come to us.
Okay.
Thursday will be 20 new, and Friday will be 20 new. Yep, that's how it
we're
works.
gonna bring them.
So bring them over. All I gotta do is eat and go. I mean, Kelly would be ecstatic.
And we can put our card in and act like we walk the track.
You can?
That helps us
Yeah, you
use
can.
our-
Yeah, use your
what's it
Silver
called?
Sneakers card if you
Silver
got it.
Sneakers.
Give us $3.
Yeah,
Or silver sneakers.
I know it. Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah. So that's that. I wanted to bring that to you guys just to let you know how that program is working. And yes, it's up. It started today. If anybody asks you, it's running Tuesday through Friday from 12 to 1 until the end of
Okay.
July. Yep. Again, you have to stay there and eat it. Someone asked me, what if a kid comes in, takes it, and just dashes? I'm like, oh, no. Then you're going to do it. I mean, unless you want to go chase them down, but just let them go. I mean,
I ain't chasing nobody. for
I ain't
a
chasing
sandwich.
nobody. Go eat your food. But they were more worried about counting that because they have to eat there. Do we count that as a meal served? Yeah, absolutely. The kid wants to take a meal and run. It's a state thing. Yeah, it's not ours. That's just following the state.
Probably so they can
rules.
verify that it's
Yeah.
not going home.
Yeah, and the parents are eating it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
somebody
like
else or
Mom and dad
they're
or
just collecting a
abusive or
bunch
whatever.
and-
Jeannie and I will eat one. That'll give you some more.
Are you under 18?
Pigtails.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. But other than that, we got a lot of programs coming up. We're about to get hit hard throughout the summer. You got the Hook Kids on Fishing coming. You got tonight is intro to kayaking up at Deer Meadow. 4 people signed up. That's it. Again, we've canceled other things. We've canceled Family Goat Yoga because there weren't enough people to sign. Kids were free. If the parents signed up and paid, the kids got to go for free, and we still had to cancel it. That's crazy. It's just crazy to me. We offer the Skyhawk Sports Program. Every other city, it's been successful except here. And I don't know why. I don't understand. I don't know why. And I don't know. It's frustrating sometimes, but it is what it is, and we'll keep plugging away until we figure it out. So, and we've had a couple programs that were successful, and then a couple that won't even get off the ground.
With the goats. How was that?
Yeah, so the first goat.
What'd you call it?
This was Family Goat Yoga.
Okay.
So the first one we did was just Goat Yoga. It was 18 and older. I think we had 17 or 18 for that out of 25 slots. So we were like, all right,
Oh, wow.
got some momentum. And then Chandler's like, okay, let's do it Family Goat Yoga, and we'll offer the kids for free. Parents, all they got to do is pay and bring the kids, and they cancel it. So now we got another Goat Yoga, not family. It's just Goat Yoga. we're gonna try again. We had it already scheduled, so. Don't know. And then one last thing that I have is Deer Meadow. If you've been up there, I talked to you yesterday about it. The geese are back, and just, and you know, the guy that we hired to get rid of them, he went to the Dominican Republic a couple weeks ago, got COVID from the Dominican, so him and his family have been sick with COVID, so they really haven't been out there, and that's where this whole problem has arisen from. So they are supposed to go out tonight. They didn't last night. So they're supposed to go out tonight and scare them off with lasers. I guess lasers work to scare them off, and we'll see what happens. But it's pretty sloppy up there right now.
Yeah.
Wasn't happy about it.
Round off.
So actually, maybe not right now. The street department did take the sweeper up there to sweep the path off because we got intro to kayaking tonight, and I didn't want the dock, walking up to the dock, to be disgusting as you're getting there. But there's geese feathers everywhere. It's just like,
On the boat.
I know. So yeah, but really, other than that,
Radio.
it's kind of what I got. I mean, you got the movie things coming up. Kelly's got a lot of things. She's got like a painting, frolicking fireflies or something is the picture. It's kind of like the drink wine and paint, but no wine. Like there's no alcohol involved. She's got a puzzle challenge coming up for families. So if you like to do puzzles, it's a 500-piece puzzle, and you come and you put it together as a family. And there's prizes. Those kind of cool. Yeah, like we're trying these things, and people just don't want to sign up. And again, some of them have some price to them. Some are free, some aren't. I mean, we're given a pretty good variation of. We're not. So it's kind of like one of those things, like, do we want to keep going the programming route, or do we want to go the events route? Like, we do both, which pulls us in every direction. So Chandler's trying to do things for 4th of July, but he's got all these programs going on. So he's getting pulled. So like, at some point I feel like we need to decide, like, stop the programming or stop the events and focus on something
Couldn't you
until.
put a banner up telling, what you're starting?
Could.
I mean,
They used to
what
do
about
banners
that
over the
sign that
road.
Tells the temperature and all that.
Yeah.
Does it
Well-
read different things? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's supposed to. So, have you been to the rec center recently?
Mm-mm.
All right. You
No, I
have. We tore the whole front of the building out. So it's like grass now.
Oh,
So
really?
like when you used to walk up, there was that ticket kiosk and there was like an old sign
Mm-hmm.
that you could put letters in. We ripped it out. Gone. All that's gone. There's no more of that. The side of the building, if you go out towards Wax Park, if you go around that corner, there used to be a bush there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the bush was meant to grow to the top of the roof. Like, I don't think it was supposed to be that. So they cut that out, and it's opened that up. It looks so much better. Like, so the street department is doing things, trying to get it ready for the 4th of July, and it's, I think we'll have a turnout for the 4th of July. Obviously, the fireworks involved, but it's the small things that we are offering that we want people to show up for too, that they're not. So.
Well, yeah.
Or even if
I don't care. I would hand out
I mean, we
flyers.
could hand out stuff for the
Yeah.
for whatever program.
So-
Yeah.
The problem with flyers is you got to pay for it.
Well,
If I may make a suggestion, so National Night Out is the first Tuesday of August.
And that's the big program.
That's
Yeah.
great.
There's better than 1,000 people, and there's probably gonna be more because we have a neighboring city that is not going to have it this year.
Right.
So it would be a great opportunity to possibly advertise there.
And we have. We've done it every year. We had a booth there every year.
Not just a booth.
I mean, we could. The thing with that's the police's event.
Well, I understand.
Like, I don't want to step on their toes, but I mean, if we can figure something out, yeah. I mean, we're there already.
Right,
I mean, we're bringing tables out and chairs out, and
yep.
helping set up, and
was the sign. I don't know. I'm
Well,
just-
so I put in the budget last year, I asked for a new digital sign out front
Oh,
of the rec center. It was like
For
30
the
grand.
rec center?
In front of the rec center. It was like 30 grand. It was, so have you seen the one here at, First Freedom, their new one? First
Yes.
Freedom Church?
Pentecostal church
Yeah.
has it too.
Yeah, so we're looking at that company to come do that. And you can literally read everything on it. It is, it's,
Why couldn't you put it out?
well, they need something over here too.
Yeah.
We need something here, there. I mean,
Yes.
I don't know what we gotta do. I mean, we've put out signs, we've put out everything, and it's not, still, it just doesn't, we've done some banners next to, out in front of Dairy Queen, in front of the rec center, and then
I've
right
seen
out,
those.
right across the street over here. We've done those, but they haven't been working, so. So I don't know, if you got ideas and wanna throw them around, I mean, let me know. I mean, we're open to anything at this point, just trying to get people to come. I mean, I hate to sound desperate like that, but we're getting desperate, so. Yep. But really, other than that, that's all I got. So,
We need a phrase.
we need a what?
A phrase.
Oh, a phrase, yeah.
Gathering.
Yeah, we can, all right. We'll come up with something.
Well, now, I have a question now. We couldn't have a splash pad down at, like, is there any reason we couldn't have one at the Civic Center?
No, I don't know why not. The only thing I would say, I mean, you guys know how it is. If you do something over here, the west side is gonna be mad. If you do something over there, the east side is gonna be
But you
mad.
have
We're
more
gonna have it
there.
Down there.
Yeah. No, if I was to put it anywhere, it would probably be down there. I wouldn't put it over
Yeah,
here
they
again.
don't have much at the Civic Center.
Not at all.
No.
Not, but it's kind of. It might have been. Yeah. Is it?
The
Yeah.
Civic Center is?
No kidding.
I forget it. I don't know if we didn't do a perk test over there, but I don't know. We can look at it. So there's a company, I forget their name now. I met them at OPRA conference. They are doing Washington Township's park. And when they come down, the guy's supposed to come over and talk to me and look at our park. So, or at least wax and kind of get an idea. What I would like is to take where Splash was and all that land over there and grade it and make it flat. So it's just nice green space so we can do soccer or any other kind of sport out there. But you can't do that with what's out there now. You just can't. And it looks bad, to be honest with you. They should have tore those buildings out when they took Splash out. I still don't understand why they didn't.
well, there was,
Yeah.
they thought, got in, that they didn't want to have restaurants. Such, that was the reason.
So the way, so I've heard that, but when you look at it, those bathhouses are enormous.
Correct.
That is way too big for what would be out there. Now, it was probably perfect for when Splash was there with how many people. But you're not going to get crowds like that to justify having that restroom. So to me, if we do anything new out there, clean slate it, wipe it all off. Like, I know people are attached to things, but you can't be attached to something that doesn't look good out there. And to me, I would tear those out. The plumbing hasn't been used in 15 years. I mean, who knows how bad it is under there? Yeah, it ain't gross.
Yeah, I can't imagine.
So that whole area over there is just, it needs a facelift. And I don't know, we might get some answers Thursday. So
Well,
Or start 'em.
You're right, look that far ahead.
yeah,
That would separate.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it was just, well, that build
Yeah.
it or cost to do it.
yeah, right. And I hope if we do it, I hope it's not our street department. Nothing towards them. I want to pay somebody. We don't need to wear and tear on our vehicles. The city doesn't need to pay for any of that. We'll pay a company to come do it, use their dumps that they do and get it out of here. That's how it should be. And be done with it and then start. Because that would open up, that would open up a lot of that over there, so.
We'll check into the Splash Pad Civic Center.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, because kids need something.
I mean, they have the parks at both ends, but
and I know the kids need something, that's why we're offering programs, but they don't come. So like, I don't know how we could sit here and justify putting a splash pad in
all
when we
cities have
can,
'em, though.
what's
Yeah,
that?
but there's,
Most cities have them.
but there's cities.
That's what I'm saying.
I
I don't-
bet they would.
I think they would.
I know, okay, so what you're saying, I get what you're saying, I understand that.
Yeah.
The way I'm looking at it is how can we justify putting that in when we can't get anyone to come to our programs? Like, we don't even show that people are even coming around. If you come to the rec center during the middle of the day, there's not even a car in the parking lot.
Yeah.
I don't know how we could sell it based on numbers. We could just say, all right, put it in, go ahead. And that's kind of what it sounds like they did with Splash Moraine at the time. Sure, we got it, we need to put it in because kids need to do something. Well, you see what happened.
I have heard quite a few people say, if we had a splash pad around here, we would go and spend the day.
I'll be honest with you, I think it could be a good thing. It could be. But I think it's a fad thing that's probably, there's something else coming down the road. Splash pads are in every city that are starting, I don't know how long they've been there, probably 5-10 years. I could see something new coming up and then us being, all right, we're putting in something that's old. Oh, now we got this new thing popping up, coming to every city, and we just put it in an old splash pad. So I don't know if there's really a good spot to put it, just based on how the city is, one side versus the other. And I wish it wasn't
Are
that
we
way.
enemies?
What's that?
We're enemies?
That's what it sounds like. I mean, anytime you say something,
Oh,
the east side's doing this, the west side's doing
You know
this.
what? They could, nobody's gonna stop them from going up there. My heavens, if they had it here, my grandkids are up there in, West Spring Plant. I'd pick them up, I'd take them to the plant.
I would like it, and that's what I thought would happen. But I don't. I'm not gonna lie. I don't see it. Nobody comes to our programs. No one drives their kids over and to one of our parks. Last year, for instance, with the summer meal programs, we were in 6 parks. We wouldn't see a kid in one of them. Not one.
We
So I
went
don't-
to a few,
There's nobody
a
at the
couple of years
parks.
ago.
I mean,
There's nobody at the park?
No, there's never a single
telling
child
you.
at any of the parks on that. Ever. That's
It's not.
Now, I used to take mine, the one there on, what, Weston? They would walk over there, we'd walk over there and sit there. But they had fun. And then the
Now,
other
they do-
kids
they
would
do go
start
up to the
coming.
Deer Meadow for the skate.
Yep. Fish.
This-
There's more things to do there.
Well, that's true.
Yeah, there's just a lot. And if the kid goes and skates, the mom can go walk, or dad can go fish, or play disc golf. I mean, you got many, many options up there. Most of the other parks, you got a playground and a bench and a shelter. I mean, you're not doing much at
How are
those.
the programs in the winter? Do they pick up a little bit? But you know, when it's summer, the kids want to be out, they don't want to be inside.
I know. I totally understand. Well,
Trying.
I'm laughing because I'm serious. In our entire street, I never see a single child.
I'm starting to see kids on bicycles,
Yeah,
and
don't
I
see
haven't
that.
seen that in years.
okay. I have seen that by my house. I've seen some kids on bicycles
Which
by
is
my
wonderful.
house.
Yes, it is.
None of them are walking, but they are riding bikes. Nope.
And I see kids walking up the sidewalk, going to the Civic Center playing basketball.
So in that,
But that's at the school,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
but it's right there next to it.
Insane.
Well, I will look into the splash pad. I'll reread that report. I don't know if it said anything about GCC, but I'll find out. I'll make sure. Or I'll reach out to Alicia. I know she kind of still works here a little bit, so I'll ask. I'll find out.
Okay, good.
Okay.
It would. I would go to it.
All right.
Splash pad?
Anything else? Okay. That's all I got.
Anybody have anything to add or ask?
No, ma'am.
No?
Oh, yes.
We do.
August August 15th? Okay,
It's when?
August 15th.
August 15th.
I can do that.
That's my daughter's birthday, and I have something else that day too. Do I have? I
Oh,
told
that's our
you.
meeting?
I have something on the 15th.
I mean, I guess maybe we could do it the 22nd.
Pardon me?
We could maybe do it the 22nd,
Mm,
if you got something going on.
No,
Oh,
no. If it does, I'm sure it's early.
Okay.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. We'll call the meeting adjourned at 5:41.